Welcome to the third and final day of competition at this year's Ekaterinburg Grand Slam. Located east of the Ural Mountains, Ekaterinburg was founded by Peter the Great to take advantage of the Ural region's mineral riches. The city has an interesting, if at times tragic, history, and today is one of the very few cities in Russia governed by a mayor. We're about to get underway with the final block and all the medal matches, the first of which is a bronze medal match in the under 90 kilo category featuring Jesper Smink of the Netherlands. He'll be up against Rafael Machado of Brazil. It'll be Smink in the white judogi and Machado in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Nedim Beyat of Turkey. And with commentary on this and all this afternoon's medal matches, it's a very warm welcome to former World Open champion Dennis van der Geest.
Thank you. Well, we start with the bronze medal fight in, under 90 kilogram. Jesper Smink, who was in good form today, lost against Kukoye in the quarterfinals.
Bronze medalist Jesper Smink. In blue, representing Brazil. Winner of Tbilisi Grand Prix last year, Rafael Machado.
Well, here we go then. Machado, a couple of looks this morning, looked as though he might do something, and then he had one slip. Mind you, Smink also had one slip up, didn't he? That's what's put him in this bronze medal position.
Machado lost the semi-final against Gviniashvili. We will see him later on in the final. Lost by Ippon. Gviniashvili was good today.
Smink lost out to the number 1 seed, Alexander Kukolia of Serbia. That put Smink down in the repechage contest up against Ushangi Margiani of Georgia, who he overcame. So that's it. That was his route to this point.
Yeah, Margiani had a bit of trouble with the Dutch today, losing his 2 fights against Noël van Dent and from Smink. So 2 Dutch Dutch fellows.
You'd be glad to see the back of the Dutch team, I think. He's had enough of them for a while. 2 in a row, they're always, it's going to hurt, isn't it?
Really. Smink has a real dominant grip now with his right hand over. Almost pulled out the judo-gi of Machado. Frank de Wit there, finishing 5th yesterday, 81 kilos.
On the left of your screen, Dennis had some encouraging words for him, I thought. They were encouraging. It was talking about what he could do.
Yes.
You know, there were a few people saying what he should have done, but sometimes it's just as good to give out, okay, well, how do I fix it?
just give it a bit of positive feeling. Yeah. Because most of the time you can tell a fighter, also what coaches do, of course, you can tell them what they did wrong, but most of the time they know exactly what they did wrong. But how are we going to solve it the next time you come in the same situation? Machado really has some problems with the strong gripping of Smink. Already 2 Shidos for him on the board. So he's really close for losing this fight. For Smink it's important that he stays on the same track as he did the first 2 minutes. He's having a strong dominant grip with his left hand over the head of Machado.
Talking about what the coaches say sometimes, and there is the Dutch coach on the right side of that.
Maarten Arends, former European champion, and now sports director of the Judo Federation. Oh, Rosari for Machado with a nice, started with a nice foot sweep And it already looked as if this foot sweep was more than enough, but he changed direction after the foot sweep to an Osotogari, but not only on one leg, but on two legs of Smink. Smink still has enough time to try to do something about this, but the score is for Macedo. And I told this before, you saw Noël van der Tent and Kokoye in the semi-final, and we were all thinking that Kokoye would win this because he was also having 2 penalties already for Noël van der Tent and was close to a 3rd penalty, but in the end Noël van der Tent made a score, and that is what it's all about, of course, scoring. But Macedo knows this is absolutely brilliant done. A foot sweep, I thought the foot sweep was already enough to make the score, but just to make it sure, he turned his whole body around and made a double Osotogari on 2 legs.
Almost going off the wrong side there as well. So 40 odd seconds left to go. Smink needs to come up with something. Time running out.
And it's difficult because which path are you going to choose? Do you go for this 3rd penalty for Macedo? You have to keep him under pressure and maybe not trying to make a big score, because if the attempt fails, then you're underground and you give Macedo the time to work underground and you lose valuable seconds. Or do you go for this one score, but you know it has to be a Wazari or a Nippon, so you really have to go for it, and it's difficult with path to choose. It's now 21 seconds, so I think it will be very difficult for Smink, so I think he has to try one more big attack if he gets the chance for it. But Macedo is doing this quite smart, fighting out of the grips of Smink.
That was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was just on that left side there, fell off the grip.
Yeah, it's a pity for Smink, but the Wazari was really well executed. Nice foot sweep, turn to the Osotogari. Showed some good judo today.
Rafael Macedo of Brazil takes the first of the bronze medals in the under 90 kilo category. Jesper Smink has to settle for a 5th place. 5th place at a Grand Slam, not always the end of the world, but...
Well, if you know that your biggest opponent in your own country is in the final, I think he's not happy with this result.
This is the first medal in a Grand Slam. Rafael Macedo, Brazil.
Давайте поздравим Рафаэля Маседо. И вот этой вот первой медаль на большом шлеме.
Yeah, he doesn't end with the Ashiwazi. As Dennis was saying, he makes sure
that was a score, because if you look at it, maybe the Ashiwaza, because he also has a lot of strong energy on the upper body still, maybe it was already enough. But he managed to turn himself 180 degrees in like a split second after the Dayashi to make an Osotogari. Puts both of the legs of Smink. Normally it's only the right leg, but he takes both legs. So Ekaterinburg turned out into a Brazilian venue at the moment with some Brazilian music.
Well, we come now to the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 90 kilo category. Tajima Goki of Japan faces Alexander Kukolja of Serbia. It's Tajima in the white judogi, Kukolja in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is John Ramekes of the Netherlands.
Referee of this bronze medal contest for the Netherlands, Mr. John Ramekes.
Don't be fooled if you see that Tajima is number 98 on the world ranking, because he was the world champion juniors in 2017, and he's not so high in the ranking just because he did not make a lot of Grand Slam and Grand Prix before. Kukoy starts again making excellent use of his long height, his long arms. You can see the difference. He's a lot taller than Tajima. Tajima managed to have a good, strong right grip with his right hand on the lapel, but now is in serious problems. Kukoy reached out for the Obi and almost scores Wazari with the Tani Otoshi. Now working on the ground. Goes for it here. Yes, he's going to turn around. But this is really strange situation, because this is what Kukoy wanted to do. Now he's trying to, but this is on the chin of Tajima. Here he goes for the arm again. Yeah. Now Tajima feels that he has to escape. Yeah. He still has the arm.
It's getting worse. He's quite strong to stand up from there, but it was getting progressively more dangerous for him. Tajima managed to get himself out of a very tight spot.
And for Kukoy to make this turn, just to look if it was possible to make an armbar or an arm lock, but he was always also almost lying into a hold down with Tajima. And you know the Japanese are really strong in this, so he took a little bit of risk also. So Kukoy will try to get the sleeve, and then we'll go over with the left hand again to the back of the Japanese, and Tajima tries to fill this gap with his seonages. But it's a real big gap that he has to overcome. And now it's really impossible for him to make a score, because he doesn't even have a grip with his left hand.
A lot of fighters have a habit, Dennis, I'm sure you'll know, of just as they return to the start point, they just pull their jackets up or just tuck it there. I'd recommend against that now. I'll do the other thing, you know.
Yeah.
Just to be safe. It's an unnecessary penalty, and they should look to avoid it. Quite a long time on the belt there from Kukoy. hard to start from this position.
But he's still in again, and he will make the roll again. Here it goes.
Yeah, not sure why Tajima got himself in there again, having come so close to getting caught the first time. Yeah,
he's going to show the referee like it was also about the strangle that Kukoya tried to do was absolutely not. Well, it was almost on the forehead of Tajima.
Yeah, he decided that he wanted to apply a shimiwaza, and he didn't really care where it went.
No, just like
somewhere in the region.
Grabbed the region of the throat.
Yeah.
But sometimes you start a strangle on the chin, but then you can, if you just pull it hard enough, you feel that it's like slipping under slowly. And for a referee, it's always difficult to see, you know, because most of the time there's a knee in front or an arm in front, so they don't have a clear vision. When they roll, then they can see it. But if you're on top of somebody and you're trying to make the strangle, it's difficult to see where the lapel actually is.
And the other one that at times is a little bit tricky for the referee is the one that looks as though it's across the chin, but there is actually pressure on the jugular.
Yes.
So it may look that way, but they tap out because you've actually got a lot of pressure on the side there. Right, well, Kukolia will be desperately upset if he can't take this contest, because he came in here as the #1 seed, very highly rated, obviously, and his teammate, with whom he's vying for the top spot, Nemanja Majdov, went out fairly early.
Yep.
So all was looking good. He made a single slip, and
went out, I think, to the same guy. Yeah? Majdov lost against Tajima. But it looks a bit the same like the semi-final of Kukoya. You see that he has the better grip. He's stronger, but still he's not capable of putting a score on the board.
And more attacks, the more telling attacks.
Oh, and
goes the same way.
Yes. And I think this was so close to Ippon. And we've seen this before with the heavyweight Bashayev, who had also the grip underneath in the collar of the jacket. It's exactly what Tajima did. Really nice Ippon. Look at the right hand of Tajima, because that was so strong, because he had so much pulling power with the right hand.
Winner and bronze medalist for men under 90 kilo in white, representing Japan.
Well, if you want a big finish,
that's it.
Everything was right about this from Tajima.
This is the first medal in a Grand Slam. Tajima.
And it was just when Kukolia was beginning to look as though he had a degree of comfort.
But Tajima was just trying to look at the right hand. It's in the collar. You mean, or you see what I mean? It's not like a normal grip.
On the back,
no,
it goes
with the
inside. The fingers inside.
The fingers inside, and that makes it that he can pull really hard.
He almost whips him over. You can see the body reacts to that pull. The top half of the body, there's a jerk there on that replay when he gets taken down.
And they were rotating to the left, and then he just, within the rotation to the left, he managed to bring it the other side, and he had, like, with this strong right hand, he could put so much pressure on the back of Kukoya. Well executed.
We come now to the final of the under 90 kilo category. Noel van der End of the Netherlands faces Beka Gviniashvili of Georgia. It'll be van der End in the white judogi, Gviniashvili in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Amano Akiko of Japan. Here's Dennis.
And after 5 silver medals at the Grand Slam for Noel van der End, this is a big chance for him to win his first gold medal at the Grand Slam, because they fought each other a few times and it was always Noel van der End who was the winner. Because the style of the Georgian is nice for Noel van der End. He likes it when people are approaching him, pushing forward, because that helps him to make his seonage, and the twist he makes from seonage to the kochi kage or kochigari.
2 times World Judo Masters winner, Beka Gviniashvili.
Well, sizable Georgian support in the venue. You can hear Beka, Beka, Beka ringing out. And there's the lone flag waver for the Georgians.
The lone Georgian flag waver. He's been here for 3 days already. Sore elbow, but he doesn't matter.
Hasn't stopped.
No,
every
not a
time,
minute.
every time there's a Georgian on there, he gives it full tilt.
And we've seen a few Georgians.
Both fighters pick up penalties. That signal as the referee just grabs a fist and moved it from one side to another, just saying that it's an overly defensive posture. They're guarding one side, hiding one side of the gi from their opponent and making it much more difficult to engage. And what he's saying is, get straightened up, get both hands on.
Yeah, you can feel the pressure of a final. We're already more than a minute in the fight, and actually this was the first moment. Yeah, here he is. This was actually the first moment that they really had contact together, and it was already a good attack for Gviniashvili. You see that the first grip is very important. They both know what they want.
Couple of little taps to the chin there from Noel van der End. Gviniashvili threatens on that right side with the Uchimata.
And you know, when Gviniashvili is on your back, you're in serious danger.
Both fighters have picked up just that single penalty, so...
But it's now for Noel van der End to make a good attack. Well, I've seen better from him, but I think it was good enough.
Looking to put in some kind of attack. Doesn't want to fall behind the pace. Keep up with the tempo of the contest.
Look at the way Gviniashvili... Oh, big one also, but Gviniashvili escaped just in time. If you saw, of course, Gviniashvili wants to stay really close to Noel van der End, and one way he tried to do it just to grab the belt from the, not from the back, but from the belly of Noel van der End, just to pull him in.
Too ambitious, that one. It wasn't there at all. You can see Gviniashvili's thinking, but as soon as he looked to sit down, put that right leg out, and maybe the modified Kategoruma wheel his opponent over, it wasn't there.
No, but Gviniashvili is a little bit smaller than Noel van der End, so it is possible for him, but Noel was also standing really low on his feet, so it was really difficult for Gviniashvili to come under him. Seonage attempt from Noel.
Yeah, that was really determined. You could see it on his face, the way that the body moved in there. And maybe just went through that little bit too far. And Viniashvili, in having to react to the attack, didn't have enough about him to try and do something on the ground when it failed from front to end. 40-odd seconds left to go. Just a slight pause for the fighters to make sure that they're tidied up, and we'll get back underway.
And the longer the fight lasts, the bigger the chance for Van het End to win this, because you know Viniashvili doesn't like to fight long golden scores. Then after a while he's just finished with it and going for a big score. Otherwise, if he loses or wins, he's not like the tactical fighter. He's always thriving for scores.
It wasn't a bad effort on the right side from Viniashvili. Hopped in there for what looked like possibly Uchimata. Maybe was going further across for Haragoshi, but blocked by Van der End.
And now it still goes on. When maybe a few years ago, when somebody was sitting on his knees, the other one was standing, they call mate. But now it just continues as long as one of the both fighters is still standing. So that's why he tried to make Uchimata afterwards. Noel was already on his knees for a few seconds, but it was still dangerous. Here again it is. I think this is one of the best possibilities for Van het End to make a score with the Haragoshi. You see that Viniashvili doesn't have the power anymore to put the right hand over the head of Van het End. What he did the first 2 minutes, he did very well. You can see he's lacking the power of it now.
Left-sided effort.
Yeah. Left Seonage from Van het End. And I think he's slightly getting more and more into this final, because you see Viniashvili is getting more and more trouble to get... but this can be something, but Noel just hopped out of it. You can see that Viniashvili getting more and more trouble to get his right hand on the back of Van het End. The place where he wants it. There again it was the Haragoshi I mentioned before.
Yep, there's a lot of Georgian support in here. Almost the counter. Wow.
Wasari. For what?
I don't see where that one came from.
Well, it was Van het End who started with the Kouchi attack but missed the leg of Viniashvili, and what happened afterwards, it looked like a circus. They went over and over, so...
Yeah, let's see where the action starts there.
It's impossible to see it
from that, yeah.
Because if you see it like this, then it's impossible. I think they will give the Wasari. No, it's gone. It's gone.
No.
Yeah, I think this is the right decision.
There was something that didn't feel right about it when we saw it first.
Because there was a stop after the attempt of Van het End, and then Viniashvili tried to make a sumigeshi, and there was really a stop. Viniashvili wasn't falling anymore. Now he's trying, but this is not going to happen.
Lost the top half, and that's where Van der End is strong. Really needed to work on that end. Looked for a moment as though he had the lower part with the leg, but it was the top half that needed control.
Yeah, the upper body is the most important thing you need if you want to make... Oh,
That
and
time
this
he's
it.
gone.
And this is it. He wins his first Grand Slam final. This really is a big win for Noël Fontaine. And you saw Gviniashvili like losing his energy, couldn't make the grip he wanted to because he needs this power. He's a big thrower, but not like from out of a small moment. He needs to have the overgrip and the powerful throws to make the powerful throws. And you saw that it was more difficult for him to get the right grip. So the chances for Noël Fontaine grew. And he finishes off with a brilliant Ippon Seoinage and his first gold medal after 5 silvers.
Well, interesting little point there. 5 silvers, and now he hits gold. 5 must be the interesting number, because that's a 5th win over Gviniashvili.
Yes. Yep.
First gold medal for Noël Fontaine in the Grand Slam.
Just thought I'd mention 5, you know.
Yeah. But it's...
You weren't impressed. You weren't impressed with
No,
that.
I was impressed, yeah. No, but I said before, for Gviniashvili will be a really tough opponent for many players. But the way he fights is something Noël Fontaine really likes, because he comes as a bull, you know, he comes as a bull towards you. And if one of your best throws is a Seoinage, you want them to push forward. So gold medal for the Netherlands.
Well done. You can see just how much that means for Noël Fontaine. That's as good as that rolling Ippon Seoinage gets, isn't it? Tight.
Yeah.
Everything's in place there.
Yeah, the biceps completely into the armpit of Gviniashvili, so there's absolutely no way he can fight himself out of it.
We come now to the first of the bronze medal contests in the under 78 kilo category. Alexandra Babintseva of Russia faces Bernadette Graf of Austria. It'll be Babintseva in the white judogi, Graf in blue, and the referee in the middle for this one is Hyun Suk-hee of the Republic of Korea.
Representing Russia. In blue, representing Austria, 4 times Grand Slam and 10 times Grand Prix medalist, Bernadette Graf.
Just wondering whether it was Babintseva who put out her teammate and her closest rival in the Russian team, Antonina Shmileva. Yeah, that was in the repechage contest. That put her into this bronze medal contest. So she's already got a couple of things going for her today, Babintseva. 1, she's made it to a medal contest. 2, along the way, she's sorted out the home, the home front.
The favourite, yeah.
And now, here's the chance to really seal things. Graf, on the other hand, will want to take this here badly. Just gets the left elbow down to keep her away from going onto her side.
But yeah, Babintseva had a tough day today. Had a few strong opponents. Lost against Natalie Powell. Oh,
Oy.
she rolls over. So this is Wazari for Graf. And Babintseva really rolled over her with the head. But not because she wanted to do this, but because she was really well counter-attacked by the Austrian girl.
Well, there's plenty of time left on the clock. Well over half the contest still to come. Graf looking as though she's just taking a bit of a breather here. Both fighters pick up penalties. Graf won't feel too badly about that, except when she looks at the scoreboard and sees that she's already got one.
Yeah.
So a second penalty for Graf.
And it was quite fast after the score. So she made a Wazari score, and about 15 or 20 seconds later on, she gets her second penalty. What makes it really interesting now, because it's still 2 minutes on the clock. That's a long time. Of course, you can defend a little bit, but it's impossible to do nothing, because then you will get a third Judo for sure. This is real close to Wazari. If I was Babintseva, I would stand up now, or she has the feeling that she can make this armbar, but I doubt it. But no, she's still there, but no, Graf managed to fight out of it. So now for Babintseva, I don't know why she's waiting now. She has some a bleeding nose or something.
This is exactly what Graf needed.
Yeah.
She needed a pause here to gather herself, listen to a few words from Marco Spitka, who's probably going to be barking them out now, and so said, so done.
Yeah, we cannot hear what he said, but I know it is in a strong German language, like you're not going to give this one away.
Yeah.
You're a Wazari ahead, you're going to have the strong grip, and you're not going to get another penalty for sure. Fight for it.
You can do it.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Du schaffst das.
Ja, du schaffst es. Genau, so muss es sein. Yeah.
Oh, you were lip reading then, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite an animated character.
I love him, man.
Marco
It's so
Spitka, yeah. Intense.
really good judo player himself.
Complete opposite from Bernadette Graf,
Yeah.
who is calm and focused on the job in front of her. Well, when Babintseva comes back, she'll be in front of her.
Well, I think if you feel the heartbeat of Graf at the moment, maybe she looks a bit relaxed, but she's sure not, because Babintseva, no. I think this is a bit of the home crowd advantage you get, but let's see it from the other side. Maybe we see it a bit better now. Well, I think they're going to. Okay, they're going to give it.
Yeah, they had taken it, they'd given it, taken it off, and now they've put it back after that last replay. There you go. Graf got herself in a bad position
For the third time now. Because Babintseva. Oh, and no, this is the roll. I think this was hard for Graf.
For Graf,
Yes, it was hard for Graf. And that's exactly what she did before. And to understand this, you really need to be real close into judo, because you don't understand. And you hear the crowd like cheering, like, yeah, because they saw Graf getting on her back. But she already made like the counter attack.
She had taken it over.
Bernadette Graf.
Well, Bernadette Graf, it's difficult to say needed it more than Babintseva, but Babintseva had already achieved a couple of things today. Graf needed that medal badly.
Yeah, and I think for Babintseva, when she made the Wazari with the Mate, I think she had to stop with the thing she did. You know, she was chasing this Wazari real hard, doing all or nothing because she knew she had to score. And when the score was there, she still went on in the same effort and energy as before. And I think she had to take a bit more rest, make the competition or the fight a bit more relaxed again, and then go on. But now she just went on and went on and went on, and it gave Graf the possibility to counter-attack her for the second time.
Yeah, and you see that with that left arm going across the body. This is the one that's pulling.
Yep, here it is.
That's the one that pulls.
Yep.
And even Babintseva's looking to claim it, but she realizes very quickly.
Because this is the moment, But it's really difficult. If you're not like real into judo, you think, what is happening here?
Well, that was the score that they gave to Babintseva. And this is the one that Graf picked up. It's actually, that's, the good angle, because you see her going onto her back, and they're asking, is there any control here from Graf? And where would the control come from? And it would come from that left arm that's pulling. So those two things, Babintseva on her back, Graf pulling with that left hand, they add up to a score.
And the Makikomi attempt of Babintseva was not so good, but so...
Right, we come to the second of the bronze medal contest in the under 78 kilo category. Takayama Rika of Japan faces Natalie Powell of Great Britain. It'll be Takayama in the white judogi, Powell in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Vasily Smolin Jr. of Russia.
Takayama has good feelings with this venue because last year in Ekaterinburg she was the gold medalist.
Winner of Ekaterinburg Grand Slam last year, Takayama Rika.
Must be an echo in here.
yeah. I think he heard it.
2017 World Bronze medalist, Natalie Powell.
Well, if Graf needed the previous bronze medal, Natalie Powell needs this. So often she's not able to take advantage of a good seeding position. She was seeded number 1 coming into the competition, and now she's searching for a place on the podium, and the best that can be done is a bronze medal.
And make somebody of our staff who's from Wales, make him proud.
Very happy.
Yeah. He already had a good weekend with the rugby thing going on yesterday.
Yeah, that's well timed, that win, to make. It was just as well they called Mate there, because Takayama was setting up a big hip technique. She just looked as though she was about to move her hips in there. But it's saved.
It's really difficult sometimes for a referee if you see the two judokas stand still and you think nothing's going on. Sometimes the judoka feel that there's some pressure getting on and they're like uploading for something big. And then at the moment they feel like, yes, this is the moment, I'm going to make a big attack. It's already Mate.
Powell can throw with Tanio Toshi quite nicely, actually, from time to time. And Takayama's stance, may just suit her. So she's going to lead with that right leg, you see. A little bit of movement. Really squaring up, going side on, isn't she?
They're both standing like some sort of V stance.
Yeah. Uchigari just missed out and almost turned. Wasn't as powerful as Powell would have liked that one.
No, but it was also like a real deep squat from Takayama to get out of the problem. Oh, yeah, there it was. And that was the one you already saw in the beginning of the fight. That Takayama had this one, this big hip throw in her repertoire. Well, here it was. Good judo. Paul was fighting for the back of Takayama. She wanted to have her hand on the back, but then you also open your hip for this kind of throws, especially Takayama, who really knows how to do it.
Takayama Rika, bronze medal winner in the under 78 kilo category over Natalie Powell of Great Britain.
Поздравляем Такаяма Рика, это ее 4-я медаль на Гранд-слэме.
Great one. On the belt. Well executed. Straight into a hold down. You see the pulling power of Takayama. Just has her right hand on the obi of Natalie Powell, and that makes it that she can pull really hard and make a great hip throw.
We come now to the final of the under 78 kilo category. Izumi Mao of Japan faces Mayra Aguiar of Brazil. It'll be Izumi in the white judogi, Aguiar in blue. And the referee in the middle for this one is Friedrich Anna Maria of Hungary.
Referee is from Hungary. This is Friedrich Anna Maria. Welcome judoka in white, representing Japan. First time in a Grand Slam final, Izumi Mao. In blue for Brazil.
First time in a Grand Slam final for Izumi. Well, slightly different situation for Mayra Aguiar.
We've seen her a few times.
Accustomed to this kind of level. 2 world titles, 2 Olympic medals. She's a busy body.
2 Masters, 5 Grand Slams. Yeah. She has like 10 kilos of medals at home. But this is another final.
Aguiar is the first to attack on the left side there. Izumi just stretching her arms out and making it a little bit more difficult for Aguiar to get in and close.
The Japanese coach tells Izumi that she needs to put out her right arm on the lapel. That's exactly what she does now. She's pushing it a little bit up front, more and more. And now she has to push it out again, because this is the way Aguiar is the most dangerous. Here it is again with Uchimata. Izumi tried to counter-attack her, but Aguiar already felt that, and that's why she stopped with the attack early on. For me, they can sometimes they can give a penalty just for holding away your arm, but Aguiar does a little bit. Well, Itsumi has a good grip now, but it takes a long time before she attacks. And that gives Aguiar all the time to just play with her left foot, making a bit of uchimata, just waiting for it. So she's going to get a penalty, but Itsumi also. And it's just because Itsumi has a real good grip, but she waits so long before she makes an attack.
Shot there, Nagase, who yesterday picked up several bruises.
Yeah, licking his wounds after the final. He had a few hard fights. He was like, if I go to Ekaterinburg and I only get 4 minutes of medal of time in a contest, that's not enough. I just want to have 8 or 9 minutes every time.
He got his wish.
So here we see it again. Itsumi now has 2 Shidos, and she knows that she has to attack, otherwise she will get another penalty. But she's not like putting a turbo on or trying to move a little bit faster. She's still really relaxed, trying to get the right grip. But when she has the grip, she's not attacking.
Yeah, and having already picked up 2 penalties, there's a real danger, given that the number of penalties that one can collect are so varied.
So here it is, almost real close. Still has the arm, and we know the Japanese are good on the ground, making the change to...
She's tapped out.
Yeah, she tapped out. Really... This shows it again, how good the Japanese women are in Newaza. Because we were looking at it like, oh, what she's going to do, like a hold down or something, and she already was thinking of this Shimawaza. Let's see that again, because this was really nice Newaza.
Kazumi Mao of Japan it is who takes the gold medal in the under 78 kilo category.
Is this the first gold medal for Japan, or?
Akimoto Hiroyuki, the coach, giving a slap on the back. Well done.
Gold medal for Itsumi Mao in a Grand Slam.
Поздравляем Itsumi Mao, это ее первая золотая медаль на большом шлеме.
Look here, this was already a real good attempt with the Ouchigari. Now we all think like, okay, she's going for the hold down, but she already has her the sleeve or the lapel under the chin of Aguiar. Has the foot also,
yes.
You know, with the arm, like completely impossible for Aguiar to get out of this situation. And she taps out.
Yeah, she was well and truly trapped there, Myra Aguiar, a fighter of that experience, to get caught in that way. Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, medal awarding ceremony for men under 90 kilo.
well, we come now to the awarding ceremony for men in the under 90 kilo category.
By Deputy Minister of Sport of the Russian Federation.
Медали вручает заместитель министра спорта Российской Федерации мистер Игорь Седокевич.
Bronze medalists are representing Japan, Tajima Goki.
First of the bronze medals
And
goes
representing
to
Brazil, Rafael
Tajima
Macedo.
Goki of Japan. There's a bronze medal too for Rafael Macedo of Brazil.
Silver medalist representing Georgia.
Silver medal
Beka
goes to
Gwiniashvili.
Beka Gwiniashvili of Georgia.
And
The gold medal goes to
representing
Noel
the
van der End of the
Noel
Netherlands.
van der End. Prize money and the mascots will be presented by the referee assessor of the International Judo Federation, Mr. Juan Guochao. Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
Просим всех встать.
Now the national anthem of the Netherlands.
Thank you very much. Second picture with VIPs and judoka.
Фото на память победителей и гостей.
As the winning quartet,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tajima and Macedo were the bronze medalists. Gwiniashvili took the silver, and it was Van der End to take the gold medal. Right, we come now to the under 100 kilo category, and the first of the bronze medal contest features Shadi El Nahas of Canada. He'll be up against Niaz Bilalov of Russia. It's El Nahas in the white judogi, Bilalov in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Mathieu Bataille of France. There's Dennis.
Встреча за бронзовую медаль весовой категории до 100 килограммов.
referee is from France, Mr. Mathieu Bataille. Welcome judoka in white judogi, representing Canada. Silver medalist in Osaka Grand Slam last year, Shadi El Nahas. In blue, representing Russia.
So here it is, the third bronze medal contest. Men under 100 kilogram. Oh, already a good start from Bilalov. We've seen him in the semi-final against Denisov, and that wasn't his best performance. Denisov we will see later on in the final. Complete Russian final here for men under 100 kilo. Elnas showed some excellent judo today, but still a real open fighter. Not too many tactics in him. And of course, it's nice to watch.
Yeah, he's a dangerous thrower. El Nahas, he sorted out Cyril Marais of France in the first round, and then threw Leonardo Gonçalves of Brazil after having been thrown himself for Wazari. Got caught by Arman Adamian of Russia, but bounced back in the repechage contest.
So our Georgian flagman is replaced by a Russian one now. And almost a score for Bilalov. One-sided Osodagari, and then tried to make some sort of foot sweep or gage with his other leg, but Elnas already turned enough to prevent the score.
It's funny how certain styles really, negate others, and just not happening for El Nahas here. He picks up a penalty, and it doesn't seem to be the kind of threat from him. You don't get the feeling here.
Osodagari attempt. Well, this is the grip Elnas wants. So if he wants to make a big attack, this is the moment for him. Bilalov is standing a bit defensive now. That's what the referee also saw. So this was a shame for Elnas that he waited so long, because he had the right grip and you don't get it so often. Shoulder throw for Bilalov, but no score. Sometimes you just get a few seconds that you have the right grip, because your opponent also feels that you feel comfortable with it. And then you have to make the big attack if you want to make a throw. This is not what he wants, Elnas. He wants to have the right hand on the sleeve and then the left hand in the overhead position, yeah. But Bilalov knows this, so he's fighting really hard for the sleeve of Elnas. And they both receive a penalty for it, because they're really working hard for the kumikata. But without an attempt or an attack.
Could be a little bit of nerves that's just, taking the pace out of El Nahas. The prize is there, another medal for El Nahas, and maybe a bit of nerves.
Yes, now he has it again. This is the way he wants it. And then I think this was ducking of Bilalov.
Yeah, the Canadian coach thought so as well.
But maybe it was not so obvious, that because if you give a Shido for it, the contest is over.
Yeah.
It was maybe not obvious enough.
Golden score.
Yes, here it is again. Oh,
And he got tipped, he got tipped.
I don't know, because we've seen this counter attack before with the women. They're going to show it. I think Bilalov did not have enough control.
That's exactly what it was, Dennis. Insufficient control to warrant a score. Nicely balanced here. Half a minute into golden score, a little bit too far with that.
This is exactly the same as happened before, but then I think, Elnas, why are you taking this risk? You have the right grip. Keep the grip like that. Don't go to the makikomi attempt, because then you're really also easy to counter, to being counter-attacked.
And he is this time.
Yes.
Well, he's just on the point of one shoulder, isn't he? Not quite enough, because he went on his knees and he was bent there.
But
again,
how many warnings do you need to get? Like, this is the third warning.
Yeah, just as you were saying, don't do that. Time for Elnahas to come in.
One side again. He has to change something if he wants to make a score. This we've seen all time now, and every time when Bilalov makes the Osotogari, Elnahas tries to counter-attack it also with Osotogari, but goes to like Osotomakikomi, and that is the moment that Bilalov can counter-attack him. Here it happens again.
The feet just getting trapped together.
But if you look at Bilalov, the best of him is done.
Yeah, that really is the...
This is the sumigeshi, which is called, I do a sumigeshi because I need 10 or 15 seconds of rest, please.
Well, if he does another one like that, he'll have a longer rest.
And here it is. I think it was a Wazari for sure, yes.
Right at the end, he loses the arm, doesn't he? But by that time, you've had the landing.
But this was the first time Elnahas had a little bit more control of the upper body of Bilalov.
Winner and bronze medalists for men under 100 kilograms in white judogi, representing Canada.
Shadi Elnahas of Canada takes that one from Niaz Bilalov of Russia. It's the first of the bronze medal contest in the under 100 kilo category. We'll have a look at some highlights and then we'll be back with another bronze medal contest.
Well, they can show a few of these Osoto attacks with the Makikomi. They show, of course, the Wazari, but we've seen a few attempts as well from the Russian as the Canadian. It was a fun fight to watch. You know, in the end, he doesn't even have a grip anymore. And look at the hands of Elnahas. Here he still has the grip, but here already nothing left.
Coming up, that's the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 100 kilo category. Michael Corral of the Netherlands faces Peter Palchik of Israel. It'll be Corral in the white judogi, Palchik in blue. Referee in the middle for this one is Everardo Garcia of Mexico.
Welcome judoka in white judogi representing the Netherlands.
Спортсмен в белом, представитель Голландии.
2018 Paris Grand Slam winner Michael Corral. In blue,
This morning's #1 seed, Peter Palchik, getting his last words of encouragement from Oren Smadja just before he takes to the mat. One against two. We had that on the opening day, didn't we? The #1 seed against the #2 seed. And the final then went off to someone else. That's going to happen again today. Palchik, the #1 seed. Corral, the #2.
It's Palchik who starts really dominant with his right hand on the back of Michael Corral. Really pushes him forwards.
Strong gripping
Really strong,
exchange,
really
yeah.
strong. Bit of defense, defensive kumikata from Michael Corral, and I think Michael Corral needs to go out of his own opportunities, and he's really busy trying to break the grip of Palchik a lot. He's really busy trying to make the chances for Palchik to score as small as possible. But if you do so, you're also forgetting your own opportunities.
We've had the first half of the contest. Corral attempting a sumigaeshi effort there.
But also I think he will get a Shido for it. Well, okay, he had the luck that the referee found it like quite good enough, but this is a good attempt. Right upon Seoinage turned to the Kouchi. That was really close to a score. Did not manage to have the grip on the upper body of Palchik. Well, if they give a Shido now, they give a Shido to Palchik for not attacking, because this was the third quite okay attempt. Of course, the sumigaeshi wasn't that bad or that good, but afterwards with the Seoinage and the Kouchi, it's Corral now who takes a small lead with one Shido for Palchik. And a good Seoinage attempt again. Oh, and the Youchi. As if he listened to me, like, okay, stop being busy only with losing the grip or trying to prevent the grip from Palchik, but go out from your own possibilities. Corral is in good shape and he can make a score. Now it's the second penalty for Palchik, so he will open up also a little bit because he needs to do something.
Half a minute left to go. The 2 penalties against Palchik. They're going to weigh heavily if Corral can keep penalty free and they go into golden score. Always really difficult. You just get that little less time, I think.
Yeah, but there's only one person at the moment who tries to make a score, and that is Michael Corral. The really strong rip we saw in the first 2 minutes from Palchik. Did not see it anymore in the last 2 minutes.
Golden score.
And another Seonage. This was really, well, I will say what it is. This was really stupid from Michael Corral. And yeah, you can see also that he knows, like, what did I do?
Palchik had been calculating that, just waiting for him to come in and take that opportunity. And you didn't have to attack there. If you're going to go, make sure it's a really strong one. And that was...
Corral already was in his mind, like, if I make 2 or 3 more of this Ippon Seonages, then Palchik will get another penalty and I will be the bronze medal winner. Yeah, they're laughing about, like, yeah, almost like, what did you do? What were you doing? I was losing. Yeah. That's a shame for Michael Corral, but it's his own fault.
This is medal number
Palchik shaking hands there, firstly with the Olympic champion from 2012, Tagir Haibulaev.
Oh. Went in for the Ippon Seonage, but totally no control of the upper body of Palchik. Tried to make the change to the Koichigari, but he was already completely out of balance. So it was really easy for the Israeli to counter-attack this. He's still both on his feet, while Michael Corral is completely outbalanced. So a completely Russian final, and let's hope that they both really go for it.
Indeed it is an all-Russian final. Arman Adamian of Russia faces Kirill Denisov, another Russian. It'll be Adamian in the white judogi, Denisov in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Roberta Chiolia of Italy.
Yeah.
Referee is from Italy, Mrs. Roberta Chiolia. Now, welcome judoka.
Делом кимоно представитель России впервые в финале Гран-шлем Арман Адамян. Синим кимоно представитель России, рукавный чемпион Европы, призер чемпионата мира Кирилл Денисов.
Never fought each other, at least not that we know of. Oh!
He's done that!
Oh. He gets a Wazari, but he's looking at the table like, Please watch this again. Is it really Wazari? Yes, it is.
Yes, because he just gets one
Yep.
elbow down, doesn't he? Whoops. Sorry about that.
What a way to start a contest. So we were asking like if they would go for it. Well, this is the answer. Where did he get this from, man? Oh,
Well, Denisov's got to know him. You know, it's not
Yeah.
as though he's
No.
a complete unknown on the Russian circuit. Why would you run that risk?
I don't know. Almost arm lock though. Could have been Adamian that was already celebrating his Wazari and then get caught by armbar.
The Olympic champion from 2012 there, Russian,
Yep.
at under 100 kilos. This was his weight category. Tagir Haibulaev. So a little hand tap, settle things down. But it's Adamian who leads by Wazari.
And for Denisov, well, starts over again.
Yeah.
And I
Is
think it's
another push?
Wazari is
Yeah.
finished.
Wazari Awazeti Pon.
Man of the day, Adamian.
Yeah.
Saw some brilliant judo.
Done.
Yes.
Absolutely right. And now you know what a Russian national championships must look like. Smash them up, bang them up,
Yep.
go and grab the medal.
Giving Denisov absolutely no chance.
Yeah.
And I did not expect that. Denisov already a little bit older, at 31 years old, but on the highest level for so many years. And I don't understand why he started this final in this way. Just started like in the first 20 seconds, making a real big attempt. Like you say, they know each other. I know for sure he knows Damian is really good in Uranages and things like that.
I don't think Adamian stops here. He continues, and you know, Denisov ends up on his back.
Yeah, maybe there was a small discussion because Denisov.
There was a slight pause.
Yes, but
There was no
afterwards,
pause from Adamian.
No, it just went on. They're
Oh.
going to change it.
Well,
How do you say, the cat with 9 lives or something? Yeah, that's Denisov at the moment. Oh, this is difficult to get back into the fight again, because Adamian already
he was celebrating. He was on
celebrated
his way out.
his gold medal, and now he has to
There we
start
go
all
again.
over again.
He's going to throw him again.
We will see. So the amount of adrenaline that's in these two fighters at the moment, just having a big few attacks. The Wazari just tried to prevent, the other one already celebrating, the other one accepting his loss, and then they have to start all over again.
Few words. Denisov mixing it up. One time looking left, next time looking right. Just trying to unsettle Adamian.
We don't see the scoreboard anymore, but nothing's changed. It's still the Wazari for Damian, and you know that Denisov, he's not going to try to bring a few Shidos on the board to Adamian. He knows he has to do one thing in 1:48 seconds, make an Ippon.
Another hand tap after the catching Adamian on the mouth. He is taller, a little bit taller than Denisov, and Denisov wants to go as high up onto that collar as possible. Just doesn't want the lapel, he wants to get right up there, and the next stop is the chin.
But look at the energy they put in it. It's really... They really fight hard for it. Yes, he stepped out of the mat, but I think in the heat of the fight, they will let it go.
I certainly hope so. You know, Denisov isn't asking for it, and Adamian doesn't want it. So the board still just showing that one Wazari. A little over a minute left to go. Good grip here from Adamian now.
Yeah, but both. Denisov also has a good grip now. And you know how good he is with his feet. But Adamian also.
Chance for the turnover.
Yeah.
Denisov is too experienced to fall for this.
But still valuable seconds for Damian. Rolls him over, gets the leg
strong.
out.
Just the foot now.
Oh, and if you're down like Denisov, you know you're a Wazari behind. You lay there, you know you cannot stand up because you really have to fight hard to prevent for the... And you see the seconds ticking away and ticking away.
What a battle. This is 35 seconds left to go. It definitely makes up for the Denisov-Bilalov, the semi-final, which was
through that.
Forgettable. Let's put it that way.
Never
Wazari on the
happened.
board for Adamian.
Never happened, children. Never happened.
Yeah. 35 seconds left for Denisov to get back into this. Now that's the half of the crowd where Denisov's supporters are sitting, arm round the waist. Not enough though. Denisov still got something left in the tank. What has Adamian got? Enough to keep the more experienced fighter out, he would hope.
But now for Adamian it's possible to get 2 Shidos. He knows it.
Last roll of the dice here, Dennis, sorry.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it. Yes, he goes for it. What a final, man.
He can bail out of that. It looks ugly, but that's just a defensive kick away, as they have in football. Yeah.
We'll forgive it.
He can take another
one. The time
one.
is not one. He wins. And the absolutely best player of today. He says to a few Russian spectators with a big Denisov thing there, that's like, I'm the number 1 here today.
I tell you what, after this, he may be the number 1 with the number of points that he'll pick up there. Mind you, Denisov is a good way ahead of him. So, points for silver as well.
Yeah, but we spoke about this before. It's not only that, he not only wins from Denisov, because that's not always the important part, of course, when they're fighting each other. But he's in the final, and we've seen what he's done before. He showed some brilliant techniques, really some tough fights.
Hager, Burla, El Nahas, Palchik, and now Denisov. He beat the lot.
Yeah, he beat a lot, and not by Shidos.
Scored on everyone and didn't give up a single score.
No.
Terrific performance.
Still, I don't understand why Denisov started this final with so much risk.
You can see the highlights of this final on the screen.
And I know of course, for Denisov, it's he won't be happy. But if he sees this final back, and also the second Wazari.
Women under 78 kilos.
We come now to, sorry.
Yeah, he was the best all day.
We come now to the awarding ceremony for the women in the under 78 kilo category in the medals.
Envoy in the Ural Federal District.
Медали вручают заместитель уполномоченного представителя президента Российской Федерации в Уральском федеральном округе мистер Виктор Дубинецкий.
And the medals are being presented by Mr. Viktor Dubinetsky. The first of the bronze medals goes to Takayama Rika of Japan. There's a bronze medal too for Bernadette Graf of Austria.
Silver medalist representing Brazil.
Silver medal goes to Mayra Aguiar of Brazil.
And gold medalist representing Japan, Itsumi Mao.
But the gold medal goes to Itsumi Mao of Japan.
Prize money and the mascots will be presented by referee assessor of the International
Japan's first
Judo
gold medal.
Federation.
First gold medal indeed.
Of this competition.
Yeah. Well, we've seen that differently. But a good gold medal it was, with a great Shimawaza in the final.
And I don't want to take anything away from the Japanese team that is here, but I think everybody knows that it is not the A team.
No.
And I don't want to take anything away from the people who've beaten some of the Japanese either.
That's true. It's true.
Please all rise for the
And now the national anthem of Japan.
Thank you very much. Now, family picture with VIPs and judoka.
Фото на память победителей и VIP гостей. Давайте еще раз поприветствуем победительниц.
Takayama and Graf were the bronze medalists. Aguiar took the silver, and it was Izumi to take the gold medal. Everyone looked reasonably happy up there. Right, we come now to the plus 78 kilo category, and the first of the bronze medal contests features Sandra Jabonsklita of Lithuania. She's up against Beatrice Souza of Brazil. It'll be Jabonsklita in the white judogi, Souza in blue, and the referee in the middle for this one is Turbat Ensetse of Mongolia.
The referee is from Mongolia, Turbat Ensetse. Now, please welcome judoka in white judogi representing Lithuania. 2014 Baku Grand Slam bronze medalist Sandra Jabonsklita. In blue, representing Brazil. Two times Grand Slam medalist Beatrice Souza.
Well, the Brazilians are slightly sport for choice in their with the heavyweight women, Maria Suel and Altherman. One of their picks, and there are 2 or 3 others, youngsters coming up as well.
Alteman a little bit higher ranked. We will see her in the final. Eh?
And they lost Rochelle Nunes, didn't they? The fighter has gone over to Portugal.
Oh,
Good effort,
nice.
yeah.
Nice Wazari for Jablonskit. Trying to hold the arm, trying to keep that Newaza going on, yes. Makikomi, and then when you're on the ground, you still have the sleeve, and if you have you really squeeze your hands, hold the sleeve, hold the hand, then you're already in the position for a hold down.
The typical 1-2 effort from heavyweights. Makikomi, Osaikomi.
Yes, but we've seen many times with especially the women plus 78 kilo.
This is second medal for Sandra Jablonskite in a Grand Slam. Congratulations.
Давайте поздравим Сандру Яблонскиту с ее второй медалью на большом шлеме.
Here she is with the Wazari, with the Makikomi, and then she just holds on to the arm. And for the Brazilian, it's impossible to turn on the front. With so much power still on her left arm.
These are the highlights, dear friends.
Лучшие моменты на экране.
We've got a second bronze medal coming up now. Rochelle Nunes of Portugal goes up against Larissa Čerik of Bosnia-Herzegovina. It'll be Nunes in the white judogi, Čerik in blue, the referee in the middle. For this one is Roland Poiga. Unfortunately, Larissa Čerik picked up an injury in a previous contest, so Rochelle Nunes it is, representing Portugal, who picks up that particular bronze medal.
Wins her first medal at a Grand Slam, and well, this is a real easy way to win the medal. But of course, you want to fight, but unfortunately, Siric was injured, so it wasn't possible for her to fight for the bronze medal.
Taimazova and Niaz Ilyasov were in that shot there in the middle. Right, we come to the final of the plus 78 kilo category.
This is where we have the battle going on.
Okay,
Sheldon.
we shall see. And Fatoumata Mbairo of France faces Maria Suellen Alteman of Brazil. It'll be Mbairo in the white judogi, Alteman in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Jean-Claude Jimby of Gabon. And Dennis and I had a little chat about where the medal was going to go, and I stuck my neck out and said it would be Mbairo of France to take it.
And well, I like to have a small competition, so I picked the Brazilian.
Okay, and there she is.
Silver medalist Fatoumata Mbairo. In blue, representing Brazil.
В синем представительница Бразилии.
4 times Grand Slam winner Maria Alteman.
See if Mbairo has got what it takes to unsettle the higher seeded fighter. I think she is, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Alteman. Definitely, you know, more of the favourite here.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't hang around. Once you get your grip around the waist, there's also an opening for your opponent, so gotta make sure you use that.
Embiro, for me, is really an athletic heavyweight. And I think I have a problem, Sheldon. But Alteman managed to get out of the hold down, but Wasari for Embiro.
Wasn't sharp enough to take advantage of the opportunity on the ground there on Embiro. Dennis.
Good Kosoda Kage, and I just wanted to say Embiro is not like when you see a few heavyweights in the scene. Embiro is still looks quite athletic, big woman, strong woman. And there it is again, the Wasari for Alteman.
This Alteman. Do what you do best. Just stick at that. It doesn't have to look pretty. It's effective.
And I think Alteman is a lot heavier than Embiro and really uses this weight with Makikomi. So it's Wasari. You see what Embiro tried to counter-attack her, tried to hook away the standing leg of Alteman, but there was so much power and body weight in it that it was impossible for Embiro to make the counter-attack. But let's be honest, it's an open fight and it's nice to watch.
Yeah, you get the feeling that it won't go the distance.
Oh yes, you really get the feeling.
I said it's Alteman who's got the more experience. The other thing that she may have is she may just be that little bit more accustomed to being out there for longer at this kind of level. That's for sure, actually. And whether Embiro can stand up to that. She's the one who's got this kind of mountain to climb.
It's Alteman, who is the left-handed fighter, and Embiro the right-handed. That's why they sometimes stand in like a V stance, both with the hand on the back. Already Embiro scored out of this situation with the Kosoda Kage.
Interesting seating arrangements for the spectators there. From two teams, you've got Marie-Yves Gahi on one side and Rafaela Silva on the other. Sitting right next to each other and laughing and joking. They can afford to, they're not on the mat.
No.
Good battle.
Here it is again. This is what she likes more, Alteman. Just on the back, but in the top, she wants to play it on the top. So this is the battle that's going on with the left hand of Alteman and the right hand of Embiro. Tries to fight herself in with another. I think it's a Wasari score. So, oh no. They put it away, but
yeah.
I think it was really close to Wasari. Let's see what happens. Well, this is a Wasari for sure.
I think there's a better angle that they're going to show from the other side, and that shows that only the bottom part of the body came into contact with the mat. That's why they're having another look. Here's a better look.
It's the elbow that's still out from Embiro, so that was her
saving
and here's
grace.
again the Kosoda Kage almost.
Yeah, Embiro had a chance there. She gets stuck on the mat edge quite often. Oh! Was she in control though?
No, she was not in control.
It was Alteman who was initiating that move, and Embiro couldn't take it over. 20 seconds to go. Yeah, that was the effort from her.
Well, still again close to a score.
Yeah.
If you saw it in this position.
Twice. Yeah. Again, they've wandered over to that side. I don't think Mbiro is best served by having her back against the safety area, and quite often 1 foot out. Should be looking to get to grip somewhere else.
We're going into golden score.
Golden score.
So here we go. So it will be Mbiro who wants to make the Kosa de Gagea attempt for sure one time more, and Altamont is looking for this left Haragoshi slash Makikomi. They're standing out of the mat for a really long time, but they just kept on continuing. It's 10 meters by 10 meters, I think, but it's not enough for these women. They need more space. I think Mbiro will pick up another penalty.
Coach just being told to take it easy, you know, calm down a little bit.
Let these two women fight it out. And again, they're here on the mat.
Ducked her head there, just not ducked it, but she just let that go.
Mbiro gets away with this, and so it's still Wazari and one Shido on the board. Now Altamont is trying to look again for the, she's trying to make the Haragoshi.
Really needs to keep her head up here. Mbiro looks very, very defensive as soon as that arm goes over the top. Not just coming under threat, but she looks defensive. So either a penalty or you're going to get caught. Now she's picked up a second penalty.
Yes, and she's not able to break the grip of Altamont. Altamont now again with the overhead grip, and I think this will be Shido again because Mbiro just walks out of the mat.
Mbiro hasn't been able to take advantage of being able to get the arm round the waist.
No.
You can't get the arm round the waist and then sit there. Altamont also has access to over the top.
Now this is close. Here's the Kosa de Gagea I was talking about, but great change the direction by Altamont. But the referee already had a few moments that Mbiro stepped out of the mat or something, but it's not that they're not doing anything, you know. It's not because they're defensive or something, because they both try to make a big score. But this is just the place where they want to stand together, you know. And that's also a bit of, how do you say it? When a bit of fear. So you know, when I'm standing right on the side of the mat, if something happens, I just have to make one step, and then I'm out. So that's why they're standing there.
But it's always the same spot.
Yes, yes, but it's the same spot because Altamont is pushing forward, and Mbiro is walking backwards. Okay, we're still going on. And you see there, first the first thing they do, Mbiro just walks a half a circle just to stand here. Altamont is pushing her forwards, and we're standing in the right position for them on the mat.
So it seems as though there's a magnet stuck there for them.
Yes, it's a magnet. Yes, and they walk out again.
Yeah, well, for me, Altman was more guilty there.
Yes.
And she does pick up a penalty.
But I've saw it a few more times that I think, okay. So here it is again. Okay.
Go now. Don't hang on. Don't hang
now
around.
make the Kosoto. Oh, no.
She gets caught.
Yes,
yeah.
caught.
Well, that wasn't a bad little bash, was it? To be honest.
No. I've seen worse in my life. No, this was a really good final. Two women who both tried to make a big score, managed to make 2 scores. Altman almost 2 Wazaris, but okay. And after 3 minutes in golden score, managed to counter-attack the Kosoto Kage from Mbiro with a Ouchigari. Yeah, she was close, but
so the gold medal in the plus 78 kilo category goes to Maria Suellen Altman of Brazil. A silver to Anne Fatoumata Mbiro of France. We'll have a look at some of the highlights from this one, and then we'll be back with the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 100 kilo category, I think it is.
This is gold medal number 5 for Maria Altman in the Grand Slam.
Gold medal number 5. That 5 number.
yeah, we have something with number 5. 5 this, 5 that. Going to drink 5 vodka tonight. When in Russia, do as the Russians do.
Dear friends, you can see the highlights of this final and the victory of Maria Altman, Brazil.
Rolls are over for the Wazari. And this was the final Wazari. Mbiro going for the Kosoto Kage, but not enough control of the upper body. So for Altman it was easy to turn her body towards the mat.
We come now to the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 100 kilo category.
The medals will be presented by member of the Presidium of the Russian Judo Federation.
Медали вручает член Президиума Федерации дзюдо России мистер Рашид Хайтимиров.
Bronze medalists are representing Israel.
Medals are being presented by a member of the Russian Judo Federation Committee, Rashid Timirov. And the first of the bronze medals goes to Peter Palchik of Israel. There's a bronze medal too for Shadi El Nahas of Canada. The silver medal goes to Kirill Denisov of Russia.
Representing Russia, Arman Adamian.
The gold medal goes to Arman Adamian of Russia.
Who was in absolutely top form today, and for me, the man of the day today.
Mascots will be presented by Minister of Physical Culture and Sports of the Sverdlovsk region.
He'd only ever been in one previous Grand Slam, so this was his second Grand Slam, and he's hit the top spot.
Yes, so we will see him again for sure. At least that's what I would do when I'm a coach, Russian coach. I'll send him.
And now the national anthem of Russia.
picture with VIPs and Judo.
Well, it wasn't that long ago that Adamian was battling his way in the juniors just 2 years ago. So he's still young.
Still young.
So no wonder Denisov was looking to impress himself on the contest. You know, you give a few taps to the youngsters, don't you? Well, didn't quite work out that way. Palchik and Elnahas were the bronze medalists. Denisov took the silver. It was Adamian who came away with the gold medal. Right, we come now to the last of the weight categories. It's the plus 100 kilo category, and the first of the bronze medal contests features Stefan Hegi of Austria. He's up against David Moura of Brazil. It'll be Hegi in the white judogi, Moura in blue, and the referee in the middle for this one is Raul Camacho of Spain.
Welcome judoka in white judogi representing Austria. This year, Düsseldorf Grand Slam bronze medalist Stefan Hegi.
Payback.
In blue, representing Brazil.
Well, we look at the records of some fighters and see what they've done and who they've won against and who they've lost to. Sometimes these things get buried and, you know, you don't quite remember who lost to who and who won. They remember for absolute sure. Right, Hegi in the white judogi, Moura in blue. Here we go. That was Moura looking to come up with the Satemi was. He's put himself in a bit of trouble here if Hegi can get past the legs. Mind you, he's got nowhere near the top half, so Moura's not going to be that worried.
Hegi, one of the lighter contestants in the plus 100 kilo category, but with a strong upper body, great left taetoshi, but for him it's the most easy to make this taetoshi against left-handed players or right-handed players, but Moura is not. So that's why it's difficult, because now the turn he has to make for his taetoshi is real big. Here it's trying to do it to the right, but you see who has the strongest grip at the moment.
Yeah, another go over on that side would not be such a bad idea. I just feel he's a little bit high up.
Yep.
He just needs to be that little bit more brave and bend at the knees. That's a lot of weight to take.
Yep.
David Moura is a big fella, but rather like we saw with Orsas on throwing Rafael Silva, it has to do with the movement. You know, you get Moura coming in the right way, he may go over as well. Penalty picked up by David Moura. It's Hegi that comes to grips first. Moura doesn't seem that bothered about letting him take any grip he wants.
No.
You know, just take what you want, I'll grab mine. He does look undersized, though, doesn't he?
Here it is.
Thank you.
Big Uchimata. Great. Really nice Uchimata. Hegi, this was the first moment that Hegi tried to get to his favorite side. So the left side, tried to make something like an Oso Tagari attempt. And Moura just stepped out and gave him a big hip on with Uchimata. And then you see that Hegi is, you know, if he's like 20 kilos heavier, then it's not so easy for Moura to lift his leg up. But you see the size difference.
David Mura taking the first of the bronze medals in the plus.
He is enjoying his bronze medal. He knows his fellow from Brazil, Rafael Silva, still has to do the job.
Yeah, because it's Rafael Silva about to take to the tatami. This time Silva will be up against Anton Krivobokov of Russia. It's Silva in the white judogi, Krivobokov in blue, and the referee in the middle, but this one is Ramzadin Saidov of Uzbekistan.
Now, please welcome judoka in white judogi, representing Brazil.
Спортсмен в белом представляет Бразилию.
Double Olympic bronze medalist, Rafael Silva. In blue, representing Russia.
Спортсмен в синем, двукратный призер турнира «Большой шлем», представитель России Антон Кривобоков.
Well, if you're talking about a heavyweight fight, here we have it. These are really big guys, both they are. Great start from Krivobokov. Just went straight for it.
Both fighters just settling on their grips now. Silva looking to go a little bit higher up. Got the grip around the collar now on the neck. Krivobokov trying to free up one arm and come across on the right side.
It's almost two ends in the neck now from Silva.
Gone over to the wrong side.
Yeah, and go over again.
Happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Both fighters pick up penalties. Krivobokov just makes sure that his gi is tidied up now.
Oh, big one! Oh, this was Oso Dagari, and like 180 kilo who steps into you with this Oso Dagari.
It was huge.
Feel like you're driving with 200 kilometers an hour to a wall.
Winner in bronze
Oh.
medalist for
Rafael Silva of Brazil throwing Anton Krivabokov of Russia for Ippon.
With a massive Osotogari.
Dennis van der Geest will take you through the highlights of that when they come up.
This is medal number 8 for double Olympic bronze medalist Rafael Silva in a Grand Slam.
Here it is. Oh, it's also one-sided. Bah, nice one. Rafael Silva, 2 hands on one side, look, 2 hands on the lapel. Absolutely hard control from the upper body of Krivabokov. Pushes him down on the ground. Big Ippon.
Never looks as though he's going to get off it.
No.
Just hasn't got the kind of movement needed. Big fella, a little bit slower.
Yep.
Can't get away from that one.
Well, for a big guy like this, this was a real fast attack.
Well, this should be interesting.
Yep.
Russian in the final of the plus 100 kilo category. To close out the day, it's Tamerlan Bashayev of Russia to face Or Sasson of Israel. It'll be Bashayev in the white judogi, Sasson in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Ioana Babiuk of Romania.
And this will be interesting. We saw a few really nice seonages by Sasson, who's cute when he is having both sleeves or just a sleeve from out of the kumikata. He can turn in very fast with big seonages. But you know that Bashayev is really dangerous when he's close to you. So let's see if Sasson managed to keep him away from him. And I think it will be... I think it will be difficult for Sasson to make the shoulder throws because Bashayev is so much smaller than he is. It's difficult to get under Bashayev. And Bashayev also gives Sasson the feeling that he needs this overhand grip, this what I normally don't see so often from Sasson. But that opens up also the chances for Bashayev to stand really close to Sasson. So, interesting fight.
Yeah, and he's a gutsy little fighter, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's how he comes across. Because everybody is bigger than he is.
Yeah, so he's used to it. He's used that they're bigger than he is. But he knows, like, if you stand really close to him... Oh, good Seonagi attempt. So it's good to see that the thing Sasson normally does when he's fighting opponents who are as big as he is or maybe a bit bigger. You see all the shoulder throws. For Sasson it's really difficult now to get under Bashayev. And Bashayev is the one who's making the shoulder throws. But here it is from Sasson. Still managed to get under Bashayev.
Well, Sasson certainly giving him a little bit of respect, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's also a bit scared because Bashayev, you know, when he's close to you, that he's so good in the Uranages, the Taniotoshis. So because this is not a good attempt, and was the second time. Still gets the benefits of the doubt. He will do it again. He's trying to look for the opening for the right Ippon Seoinage. Now the chance is gone because Sasson is both having this double grip. Just missed the armpit of Basayev, and that's why it's not a score, but it was really close. Oh!
Couldn't come up with the Ashiwas on the end. I know it's a lot to ask, but
but it's good to see that they're really trying to make a score. Want to end this last day with a nice score for everybody. Let's see if it will happen.
Just got to be careful on the edge.
Yes,
And that's gone.
This has to be a Shido now. That's the third time I saw it. And you saw Bashayev already pointed out like a few seconds, like this is what I'm going to do. So that time Sasson, he knew that Basayev would go for it, but this is a better one.
Now.
Bozari.
Right at the end of the contest, Dennis.
So this is it. Sasson looks frustrated, like really. I think he's not completely convinced that it was a Wazari.
I've seen it once. I got no problem with that.
No.
We know what they're looking for. We know the criteria.
Yes, Basayev is the winner, gold medal winner. So we finished the Grand Slam in Ekaterinburg with a gold medal for Russia. And Sasson was caught with his own trick.
This is first gold medal for Tamilan Bashayev in a Grand Slam. Congratulations!
Well, it was really, really close, but I think it was just enough for the Wazari.
Once the arm is in and you go down that line, you've got a little bit of the leg, you've got a little bit of the hip, you've got a little bit of the top. They're going to give that.
They're going to give it. So nothing to complain about for Orsazon.
Yep, once that's there.
Dear friends, medal awarding ceremony for women over 78 kilos.
Right, we come now to the awarding ceremony for women in the over 78 kilo category.
Medals will be presented by a member of the International Judo Federation Education Commission and President of the Judo Federation of Venezuela, Mrs. Katiushka Santaella.
Katiushka Santaella, the president of the Venezuelan Judo Federation and a member of the International Judo Federation Education Commission, is presenting the medals. First of all, the bronze goes to Rochelle Nunes of Portugal. There's a bronze medal too for Sandra Jablonskita of Lithuania. Silver medal goes to Anne Fatoumata Mbairo of France. Well, the gold medal goes to Maria Suellen Altherman of Brazil.
Prize money and the mascots will be presented by President of the Judo Federation, Corral, West Siberia.
Денежный приз и талисманы вручает президент Федерации Judo Corral, Западная Сибирь, мистер Вадим Еланцев.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of Brazil.
And now the national anthem of Brazil.
Thank you very much. Family picture with VIPs and judoka.
Фото на память победительниц и VIP-гостей.
Nunes and Jablonskita were the bronze medalists.
Давайте еще раз
Fatoumata
поприветствуем
Mbairo the
высокой категории
silver, but the gold went to Altherman of Brazil. We've got another awarding ceremony to bring you, but before that we're going to show you a highlights package of some of the action from today, and then we'll be back with that last awarding ceremony. So stay around for that. We'll be back in a minute.
Dear friends, before we start the last awarding ceremony, you can see the highlights of today's final block on the screen. Dear friends, here are the last results. So top 3 countries. Team of Russia, 3 gold, 2 silver, 4 bronze medal.
Медальный зачет был за национального блока. А команда России 3 золотых, 3 серебряных, 4 бронзовых медали. Но команда зачет России занимает первое место.
Second place, Team of Israel, 2 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze. And third place, Team of France, 2 gold, 1 silver medal.
Второе место у команды Израиля. 2 золотых, 1 серебряная.
Dear friends, the last medal awarding ceremony for men.
We come now to the awarding ceremony for men in the plus 100 kilo category.
The medals will be presented by a member of the International Judo Federation, Sports Commission, and Olympic bronze medalist, Mr. Chase Emery.
The medals are being presented by a member of the International Judo Federation Sports Commission and a former Olympic bronze medalist, Mr. Chus Imre. And the first of the bronze medals goes to Rafael Silva of Brazil. There's a bronze medal too for his teammate, David Mura. The silver medal goes to Or Sasson of Israel. The gold medal goes to Tamerlan Bashayev of Russia.
Prize money and the mascots will be presented by President of the Sverdlovsk Region Judo Federation.
Денежный приз спортсмена вручает президент Свердловской областной федерации дзюдо, министр Сергей Воробьев.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of the Russian Federation.
And now the national anthem of Russia. A chance for a family picture, they like to call them. Now it's the winning quartet with the VIPs. Silva and Mura were the bronze medal winners. Sasson took the silver, and it was the tiny figure there of Bashayev who came out on top, taking the gold medal. Well, that's all the action that we've got for you on this third and final day of competition at the Ekaterinburg Grand Slam. Just to say that Russia topped the medal table with 3 gold medals. Israel had 2, France took 2, and there was 1 each for Japan, Brazil, Canada, Netherlands, Mongolia, Argentina, and Sweden. We look forward to your company again next time on the IJF World Judo Tour. But from everyone on the broadcast team, Dennis van der Geest and myself, it's bye-bye for now.